What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. The rats are fleeing the ship right now. Where does that saying come from? It comes from rats living inside of a ship, in the bowels of the ship, right close to the structure of the ship itself. So when the ship begins to break apart and creak and crack, then the rats know before even the passengers that the ship is doomed. And so when you see the rats going over the side of the ship, yeah, you better follow them. The rats know. And these people who are Democrats inside of Hollywood know what's going on with Joe Biden. And these rats are now fleeing the Biden ship. Now, just a month ago, this article was published in Politico. Why late night shows won't roast Joe Biden. Late night hosts have excoriated presidents for decades, but Joe has largely escaped their rapier wit. What gives? The point of the article is that Joe Biden and Democrats in general, their power is far too precious to risk making fun of. You don't want to, of course, give Orange Man power again, right? So we are going to betray comedy itself for obviously the most mockable president in modern American history, which is Joe Biden. We're going to betray our profession, and we are going to suck the toes of power because we don't like Orange Man. All right? Because we don't like Orange Man. Yeah. It didn't used to always be that way, but these men are cowards, and they're total cucks, and they are now collapsing. As everybody abandons Joe Biden, suddenly the ban on making fun of Joe Biden has been lifted. And lo and behold, we are getting segments like this out of The Tonight Show, for instance.
Hello.
Hey, yo, I just caught your interview on Morning Joe, or as I like to call it, Morning You. You get it?
Who is this?
Come on, it's Barack.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Obama.
Oh, I know. It was just a test to see if you knew who you were.
Oh, Joe, you're making about as much sense as you did during the debate.
Thank you.
Not a compliment. Speaking of the debate, I gotta ask, what was that weird face you were making when Trump was talking? You know the face.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. But look, people are worried because sometimes you seem to lose your train of thought mid-sentence, trail off, and then say a random word.
Well, I can tell you that is simply and utterly wheelbarrow.
You see, now there you go again.
Yeah, but why is everyone focusing on me? Donald Trump is just as incoherent.
Yeah, but he's kind of like fun incoherent, like a minion, you know? He's all like banana.
That's a good minion impression, but mind if I try one?
Be my guest. Joe, wake up.
I don't want to get in the carousel, Mommy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that. Look, the point is you got to do something to reassure America that you're still sharp and not confused.
Well, that's why I did that interview on Friday with George Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, I saw. Now, why did you keep refusing to take a cognitive test?
Come on, man. Every day I do a cognitive test. I'm doing one right now. Check this out. Star hole. Boom, I'm a genius.
All right. Very good, Joe. You know, you also said that the only way you'd step down is if you were asked by Jesus himself.
That's right. I value his opinion. He's my best friend from high school. He's a great guy. He's a good carpenter.
So, wait, hold on. So Jesus is the only person you'll listen to? Not even me? Not even little Barry O? What about Pelosi, Schumer?
Nope.
What about Jake from State Farm? Everybody trusts Jake from State Farm.
No, I'm more of a flow guy.
You're more of a Flow Max guy. Ow! Zinged you old bastard. What are you going to say about that?
Banana.
Okay, that's a little late in the conversation, but you're still on it. You got it. All right.
Look, the point is, I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm the only one that can beat Trump, okay? I'm the only one that can unite the country. In fact, I already have. For the first time ever, the left and the right, MSNBC and Fox News, Kendrick and Drake, they've all come together with one voice and said, you should probably drop out. But I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to fight because American democracy is at stake, and that's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, all right. Now there's the Joe we're looking for. We need more of that. Now, please, we're begging you. In the words of my girl, Sabrina Carpenter, please, please, please.
I love Sabrina. She's my favorite carpenter since Jesus.
Look at Joe with the callback. You still got it, my man.
Okay, so, kind of making fun of Joe's dementia. Why are they using Barack Obama in this skit? Is it because all of these people went to a fundraiser hosted by George Clooney in Hollywood that was moderated by Jimmy Kimmel, and they were able to see this on stage? Like, that this is the funny Hollywood writer version of Joe Biden. They're still they're like making fun. This is the real life version. It's much, much sadder.
It's growing. The economy's growing. People are doing better. We have the highest unemployment, the lowest unemployment rate in 50 years. We have more people. We've had over 15 million people brand new hired into the workforce. You know, my son says we all have we all have various short-term descriptions for your jobs, for what you accomplished. And you should say Joe Jobs.
Look at Obama. Look at that. Look at the body language with Obama. Obama looks like he's ready to put him in a coffin. And he literally did that at the end of the event. You see Jimmy Kimmel, the little gimp suit standing on stage right there. Total cock shame from Jimmy Kimmel. And Barack Obama having to lead Joe Biden off the stage like Visiting Angels ad. Visiting Angels. The professionals in home care. I don't know the jingle. There it is. This is what all of the Hollywood elite saw. And now they're beginning to break, ladies and gentlemen. Moments ago, George Clooney released a statement saying that we are not going to win in November with this president. On top of that, we won't win the House and we're going to lose the Senate. It's devastating, he says, to say it, but the Joe Biden that was with us 3 weeks ago at a fundraiser was not the Joe effing Biden from 2010. He wasn't even the Joe Biden from 2020. He was the same man we witnessed on the debate stage. Joe Biden, we need him to leave the race, says George Clooney. Look at this. George Clooney effectively saying that Joe Biden is mentally incompetent, and we've known that. Here's a photo of George Clooney with Joe Biden just 3 weeks ago. Oh, why did it take you so long to make a statement, George? Hey, George, why didn't you say this before we all saw it for ourselves? Cowards. These people are so cowards. Just like making fun of Joe Biden. Suddenly you're making fun of Joe Biden now when everybody's seen how handicapped he is. Look at the way that Julia Roberts holds his hands, right? Like there's a certain like women have this certain like tendency for care, comfort, and kindness, right? Like, and the way that she's like holding his hand is truly like she knows. They know. They all know. They all know. You can see it in their eyes right here. You dirty, dirty liar. Never go to another George Clooney movie ever again. George Clooney urges Biden to step down from the 2024 Democratic race. This is why. Jimmy Kimmel, by the way, was the guy who hosted that event. Very interesting. Jimmy Kimmel, one time in history, had on a guy on his show that actually made fun of Joe Biden. He's a legendary comedian who is an actual legend. Nobody will ever remember who Jimmy Kimmel was, but they will remember who Dana Carvey is. Dana Carvey said this.
Biden came out as a really sleepy, sweet grandpa, and he was like, he's always repeating this story, Yeah, I went to Scranton. I grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania. My dad lost his job. No joke. I'm not kidding around here. No human being in the world thinks that's a joke. Nobody. Is anybody that lost his job? And then, my dad didn't even do the number thing. Number one, the one part. Number two, what the guy said. Number three, you know the drill. Come on. No, we don't. Now what he does is he kind of whispers and then he yells. If you know, I think it's a wonderful move. Don't you love it when he's like, we know how to get natural gas. Because we can get it. We know how to get it. That's what we do. We take the people that buy the public, the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Comedians, corporate comedians are such cowards. I like Dana Carvey. Dana Carvey's been going hard in on Joe Biden way before, like making fun of Joe Biden, which is what all comics should do. Like whatever happened, like you people, you disgrace your profession. You disgrace your profession. It's the single most mockable president in American history. We are literally living through a nightmarish comedy routine inside of the Oval Office every single day, and none of you made fun of him. Because according to this article, you won't roast Joe Biden because Donald Trump makes you too sad. Cowards. So many cowards. What is bravery? Bravery is like the most necessary and missing element in our modern society. People who are actually brave. This is what actual bravery looks like. Stand-up comic who came on the show, who had this clip that went absolutely viral when he encountered somebody who was working for Joe Biden. This is what actual comedy is.
You work for the Biden administration. Is your job to wake them up, or what's your job? Hey! There's a war! Okay, what do you do for the Biden administration? What a show of a job you have. I can't believe you admitted that for all this mirror. You have the freedom to lie. You could have said you were a hooker and I would have been proud of you. What do you do?
I travel to southern states.
Wow. Are you ready to be unemployed, or what's your vibe?
See how funny it can be, right? When you actually just like do comedy and you don't do politics, and that's the problem. It's a problem with everything. We talk about it day and night on this channel. It's a problem with your beer. It's the problem with all of your entertainment. It's the problem with Tractor Supply or John Deere or everything else. It's shot through your sports. It's all shot through with politics. All of it's been seen as a vessel for power by these monsters. And so they have destroyed the things that you love. And comedy is one of those things that you need to laugh. It's healthy for a culture to laugh. And you must continue, ladies and gentlemen, to laugh. In spite of these scum who call themselves comedians that just suddenly make fun of Joe Biden, ever so lightly make fun of Joe Biden, right when it's convenient. Right when the whole rest of the nation is saying the guy needs to go into a trash compactor. Yeah, all right, got it. You people aren't comedians. You're not brave. And you disgrace yourselves, actually. But we, ladies and gentlemen, have a lot of laughs on this channel. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe if you actually believe in comedy and honesty. See ya.